Hey everybody, it's Dan with Pain Free You. Today's topic is going to be there's a third choice. So let me just take a couple of nice relaxing breaths. Let's breathe in that confidence. Exhale the fear. Breathe in the knowledge. Exhale the uncertainty. Alright, so now that you're a little bit more relaxed, there's a third choice. And this comes up quite a bit as I interact with people, whether it be messages, whether it be, coaching calls, whatever it may be. So there's a third choice as it relates to emotions, right? And so many people feel like I can't feel these emotions because then I'm going to blow up at my family. And so their two choices are, I'm going to blow up at my family or push away and lock these emotions up, right? Those are their two choices that they say, and so as a result, because of the conflicting emotions, having strong emotions towards people we love and we care for, if we blow up at them, there's consequences, and I could mess up my family or my kids or my parents, or I could have bad stuff happen if I keep on blowing up at people that I love. And so we make the choice, whether it be conscious or even at an unconscious level, to just I'm not going to deal with that stuff. So when I say there's a third choice, it's really surprising that people don't realize this, and that's why I wanted to make a video about it. The third choice is that in between pushing the feelings away and exploding at those people around you, the third choice is to give yourself permission to feel your emotions in the privacy of your head, your heart, your home, your bathroom, your car, wherever you are that you can be private. You're allowed to feel your emotions. And what you're going to find is that that's the happy medium. So many people feel they have to express their emotions at everybody around them. And they kind of feel like, I'm not going to get better until I let everybody I'm pissed at know how pissed I am at them. Okay, well, go for it if that's what you think you want to do. And I'm not suggesting that we don't set boundaries. Boundaries should be set in a nice, calm, peaceful, loving way. Honey, I know you love me. I know you're just trying to help me, but ... right? No, we don't have to explode at those around us to get better. As I've said before, I was able to get rid of my pain in the middle of my marriage falling apart. And trust me, there were some intense emotions going on there. I did not have to impose them upon her in order to get better. But what I did have to do is take that third choice. I had to feel them for myself. As deep, dark, ugly, scary, unpleasant those emotions were, it's really important that I took on the belief that those emotions, as ugly as they are, as unpleasant as they are, and uncomfortable as they were, that they were okay, and that I would survive feeling them. And I kind of akin this feeling the emotions thing as opening the valve on a pressure cooker and letting some steam out, right? Because if we push away these emotions, they will just continue to build and accumulate and build and build and build, and the pressure gets there. And did you ever meet somebody who everything was seemingly fine, and the littlest thing happens and they explode in rage? Everybody goes, what the heck happened? What the heck? That wasn't a big deal. It's because they've been storing up these emotions for a long time, and they've been accumulating, and the rage has been building. Dr. Sarno called that the reservoir of rage. And Sarno theorized that as it builds up, gets close to bursting into consciousness, the brain says, that's dangerous. Here's some symptoms for you, regardless of what the symptoms are. It's all TMS. And so that's the mechanism that drives TMS. And so there's a third choice. You don't have to push them away and lock them up and have them accumulate. And you don't have to explode on those around you. And if there is a conversation to be had with those around you, if they are truly crossing boundaries that are no longer acceptable, then do it from a standpoint of love and say, hey, look, I love you. You're my spouse, you're my kid, you're my mom. But you know what? Sometimes you really push my buttons, or you really cross the line, and I'm trying here, but I really need you to be aware of this, right? That doesn't come from a place of exploding and, just going off on them and making them feel bad. Because guess what happens when you do it that way? You're going to have the consequences. It may come back at you twice as hard. And then you also feel guilty because you just exploded on these people that you're supposed to love, right? That's the conflict that causes TMS. We have these strong emotions towards people around us that we're supposed to love. So we're not supposed to feel that way, but we do, so we don't know what to do. We don't want to explode on them, but so we lock it up. Right down the middle. There is a third choice. This is the happy medium. And this is what we mean by a daily practice of feeling your emotions. Whether it be journaling, whether it be, verbal journaling, going on a rant in your car, whether it be just quietly asking yourself, what am I feeling right now? I'm feeling anger. What am I feeling right now, right? Doesn't matter what method you use, but that's the feeling process. And when I talk about the various concepts that I believe it's going to take to get better, this is the feeling process I'm talking about, right? And while you're in this feeling process, no rules. There's no right way to do it. There's no wrong way to do it, right? Whatever method you use to truly feel these darn emotions, gutturally feel them. Feel the anger, tighten your neck, the rage, or the sadness. Feel the heavy heart, the choked up, right? The grief. Whatever those emotions are, allow yourself to feel them. You'll feel them in your body, right? We always feel emotions in our body. When we cry, we squirt liquid out of our face. When we get embarrassed, in an instant, cheeks are red, right? We get all choked up. We have a heavy heart. Feels like a kick in the gut when somebody hurts us. So we're always feeling our emotions. So if you are thinking your way through and you're journaling going, what should I be mad at? Oh yeah, this. If you're not actually feeling it, I don't think you're making any progress with that. And so what you're going to want to do is see if you can get in touch with and allow, that's the word, allow yourself to feel these emotions. And so when I say there's a third choice, there literally is a third choice. We don't have to lock away these emotions, and we don't have to explode them on everybody around us. The happy medium, which is where the gold is, because we don't have to explode on others to get better, but we do have to feel the emotions, which is why virtually every person speaking and teaching on TMS and this mind-body syndrome really recommends some method of allowing yourself to feel emotions, whether it be expressive writing, journaling, guided processes, you name it. Find a way to get to and allow yourself to feel these emotions. Guess what? If you need an adult conversation with somebody that's driving you nuts, it's going to go a lot better if you do it after you've processed and felt these emotions for yourself. Because if you don't, and you build it up, and now you're going to have a conversation, but the rage and the hate and the venom comes out, it's not going to go so well. So if you really want to make positive change with those around you, do it from a place of love, caring, not attacking, not making the other person wrong, but really just trying to gain an understanding or share an understanding of how certain things make me feel. And instead of starting out with, you did this, and that's not cool, you know, the I feel thing, right? What do I mean by that? It means when these things happen, it makes me feel. That makes it about you and not necessarily blaming them. So when we can't do X, Y, and Z, or when this happens, it makes me feel this way. And I would love it if we could make some changes, right? It's all the language we use. If it's all about them screwing up and messing up your life, it's not going to go as well as if you can kind of say, I know I'm not perfect either. I know I must do lots of things that drive you crazy. And so just asking for an ability to set a boundary here. These things aren't cool. And I'll tell you, I've heard from plenty of people who after doing this work, they got into a better place personally, and that allowed them to have some conversations that they were a little bit afraid of having. But you'd be surprised when you encounter, or when you go about a conversation from a standpoint of love and wanting to make things better and admitting like, hey, I know I'm not perfect either, usually goes a lot better, and you can oftentimes make some progress on an area that you were deathly afraid to even bring up. So there is a third choice. Third choice is to feel your emotions. Don't bottle them up. Don't explode on everybody around you. Just give yourself permission to feel your emotions. When you're done, you've really given yourself that opportunity. You're right, maybe there is an adult conversation, but it should be an adult conversation, not an explosive rage at somebody. So what do you guys think about this? Does this give you a possibility on how to better tackle, if you will, some of this emotional stuff? Because there is a third choice. I never say express your emotions. Yeah, sometimes expressing could be by yourself in your car, writing, screaming, you know, verbally journaling, whatever. I don't know that we need to delineate between feel and express. I tend to believe that expressing emotions can be the explosive type, which has social consequences. So let me know what you think. Does this hit home for you guys and gals? Comment below. Leave me a message. I do read them all. And I don't know. Let me know what you think. Oh, by the way, the shirt, WTF, it is Where's the Fish? So it's not me cursing. It's Where's the Fish? It's a fishing shirt. So, love you guys and gals. See you in the next video. Take care.